Got a couple of turkeys.
Around the area, snow is falling with a temperature of 22 at Gunnison at 19.
Pretty good size for, those are last year's chicks. Anyhow, I'm coming out here. Got either a young lion or a bobcat that is hanging out right around two houses. And so come out, track it out, see what it's doing. My concern is, why is it circling a house instead of moving through? I mean, they move through all the time, but to have one circling a house, to me that says young cat. And have to see what's going on. So anyway, I will keep you updated. We got a little bit of snow. I love it. It's not a hell of a lot, but I'm dropping elevation, so the snow's gonna be lighter the lower I go. So anyhow, I will catch you here in a few once I get out here, get eyes on the track, see what's happening. All right, later. Holy shit. House, and those are lion tracks. Huh. Let's see what it's doing. That's a good picture. Huh. Well, it is sticking by the creek. I think I'm gonna grab my rifle. At least that way, if the son of a bitch comes out, I got a way to... I just don't want to corner it. I seen where it came in. Damn thing ain't going, it ain't going up. It's damn sure staying right along the cover of this creek. Right up there is my other friends. And so we're gonna have to think this through for a minute. All right, I'll be back. Okay, here's where the tracks come up. I ain't sure. I thought it came off of the hill, but no. What it's doing, it's following this creek. So It was following the creek, came up, and being that they are opportunists, can see right there, but right there's a house. So what it did is came in, and for it to be this close to the house is not a good thing. Jumped the fence, went into the yard, holy shit. So, right on the other side is where I picked that up. I think it's using this creek for its travel way. Alright, I'm going to follow it up the creek for a while. I'll pick this up in a few. Alright. Got some ducks down in there. Bam, 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 bam. I ain't a duck hunter, but whatever. Alright, so I do not want to wipe these tracks out. I'm going to backtrack around. I'm going to come out in this little clearing. I want to see if it drops down or if it's just using the willows and stuff for cover. The reason I don't want to wipe these tracks out is should anything happen, animals get knocked out, cat takes out a beef cow, it'd be pretty easy to figure out its pattern. But if Fish and Game gets involved, then they're going to want to see track. So if you wipe out the track, you get no help. Because they're going to come in, they're going to look at it, and they're going to say, well, I see your tracks. And odds are they would say they don't know what that is. That could be anything. But that is how come I always walk off to the side and will backtrack and try to get into, I'll try to pick the tracks up ahead of where they are. I know for a pattern in a couple hundred yards that I believe this cat is using this creek for cover while it travels. Hey, I'll be back. I don't know if that is a rock with the snow melting off. Right above the dead trees, just to the right, there's a black spot on the hill. I am going to... No, it's moving. Alright. Alright, so I got the cat tracks again. And right here's the creek. What the hell is this thing doing? It ain't afraid to jump. It jumped into it dropped down, went over the fence, then came back. I can see the tracks are right here. Damn thing is a little too comfortable. I should have brought some game cameras out and set them up kind of by the house. But that cat explains why there have not been the normal amount of, okay. So it just went right through the fence there, no jump. Now, let's see. I'm gonna have to go around up by the pond and see if I can pick those tracks up right over there. Plus pay attention and not cross them. All right, when I pick them up, I'll get back with you. All right, picked them up again. Right here, right there's the pond. He came through while it was still snowing. I woke up around, I think it was 6:30, and it wasn't snowing. So he would have came through while it was still dark. He's comfortable. He damn sure is in no hurry. And so that kind of tells me he knows the area. He's comfortable in it. But you figure, house is right there in that clump of trees. His tracks came up right on the other side of the peak of that barn. About, I don't know, maybe 1,000 yards or so is where my other friend lives. Kitty, 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 kitty. I'd sure hate to get into this thick shit and shake hands with that sumbitch. Should have brought my pistol. What I'm trying to do is get around this pond. Right back over here is where the fence is, and that's where he crosses over into the next property, the one with the llamas that I hunt to. That is, they're just side by side. So anyhow, the reason I take a few steps and stop is I keep looking in these branches with the trees all cleared out now. No leaves. get a cat, kind of like a bear in the summertime. They'll climb up and they'll just lay on those branches. And so I really do not want to wipe these tracks out right here. But I kind of there. We'll just try to stay off to the side. Man. Some bitch is comfy. Yeah, he gets into that thick shit like that. Kind of sucks because you really level the playing field. In the open, you got a chance because you can see him. Get into this, he's obviously not afraid of people. So if he was, he wouldn't be jumping fences into the front yard. So he's comfortable here. I might have to call around and see if any of my old running buddies still have lion dogs. Have them come out and chase this son of a bitch back up on the mountain where he needs to be. At least get him up above these ranches. Got birds chirping. All right, I'm going to figure this out. I'll be back. Alrighty, so instead of following him through the willows over by that little treetop, I came around, picked him up, and got him playing. He is he just ain't worried about a damn thing. Huh. Some of you guys might remember that log is where I tied that log that's standing up. And it's where I put my game cameras last year. And then them dead trees up there. Boy, we got some good tracks in this. But right here, I mean, right here's the fence line. And he is he went through right here. He's crossed. So now we have the trifecta. My friend that lives on the other side of the hill is straight across the hill. My other friend with the llamas is right there. And my friend that lets me hunt out here is right there. So we have a triangle on this bastard. So I need to come up with a camera plan and try to get some cameras out here, get them set up. But this is pretty sloppy. I mean, you can see the See the water running right there. What I may do is try to get across this, get up on the road, follow the road back out, and try to come up with a plan. But that is boy, some bitch is just sitting waiting. He does not have a care in the world. Huh. If you follow him, you get into these open trees like that. If one of them trees up, they'll knock that snow off and you can tell where they've been laying. When you're doing dumb shit like this, no dogs. I wasn't bringing the dogs out for this. My dogs are not trained for lions. Not that they wouldn't get their asses handed to them, but I was not asking for some serious vet bills. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way back to the pickup. Then I'm going to come up here and see about maybe getting... If I get 2 cameras up here, and then if I get 2 cameras up there, I can cover this. And then over where I hunt turkeys, she has a security system though, so I don't need to worry about over there. Unless the tracks end up on her porch too. Then we'll figure that one out. Right now we're gonna get some cameras set up on this. So anyhow, I'm gonna cut this, and thanks for hanging out, and we will figure this shit out. All right, later. All right. So we came through there. He comes up here. Then he comes back through. And it looks like he's cutting up the hill. So unless he comes back right there. Yeah, he does. He comes across the bottom. So I think he's still moving up canyon. So anyhow, I am pulling off of this. He's off this property. What the? Oh, it's a big ass rock. This is a road that right there's a tree I had my game cameras on. Right here's where that mama bear and her cub came through. I'd like to see that sumbitch. For a minute, I thought he circled back on me and was coming back down the road. But maybe I got enough scent out here to make him think twice about hanging out here. So anyway,